Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source News and Entertainment with a Buzz. The person that you see on the screen, name not given, is one of the suspect, but most importantly, the triggerman that was implicated in that robbery that was taking place in commission, in which a corporal, Mr. Christopher Smith, drove up in a white Mitsubishi. He was disarmed, he was shocked, and he was blazed up. We then saw the man that you see in the screen, on the screen at the start, ran into a getaway vehicle. They then took away themselves. After that, we saw that the police arrested one man, he was in custody. And then there was a next man, this man on the screen, that was said to be the trigger man. And then there was a next man that they said left from Kingston and went to country. He was in hiding. Well, people, it seems as if this man that you see on the screen, the trigger man, will hide no more. He will have to pay for taking away the life of that constable, that corporal. He will have to pay for using a firearm in commission of a crime. He will have to pay for robbery. What these youths don't understand is that crime does not pay. Whenever you get up out of your bed and you come up with that diabolical plan, you and your friend are some sorts of criminal boardroom, and you say to yourself, yeah man, every time we pass a gas station there, it is always popping a whole bunch of customer. You start to pocket watch the people and business. Don't know that the business has nothing to do with your business, but you feel as if you are entitled. So therefore, you and your friend them plot and them scheme, and then them roll upon the people and place, rob, shock, and awe these poor workers that are probably working minimum wage, but their lives are in jeopardy because they are holding cash. Did not know, and it is not as if the police officer's life is more important, but we see that the police, the JC, puts in extra effort whenever police loses their life. They are not going to stop. They are not going to spare any sorts of manpower, any sorts of expenses. They are not going to stop investigating. They are going to get information based on the fact that that young man was wearing a black pants, black hoodie, ski mask, cover up his face, but he had a distinctive tattoo on his leg, and that was always going to be a DEAD giveaway. Somebody is going to see it, especially when you are a piece of issue in your community, think that you are some sort of Robin Hood character, pretty much exploiting your neighbors, exploiting the community, just a piece of SHIT, like them say. Do not SHIT where you live or where you rest your head. These people are just usually scumbags, so therefore nobody likes them. The community does not like them, even though there are some people that are going to facilitate their FUCKRY because they are beneficiaries of the crime, the proceeds of crime. Well, guess what? Crime Stop is working very, very hard. Crime Stop have been getting a whole bunch of tips. Some of these tips are misleading, but the tips that they need the most is the name of this individual, and it is said that he was caught at the airport trying to leave for Bahamas. You know that the Bahamas, you don't need any sorts of visa. It is not like America, Canada, or UK. You just need a ticket and you need some sorts of itinerary to say that, well, you're going to stay for X amount of days, you have a return ticket, and you're going to be staying at this XY hotel. I guess he did not get the opportunity to take away himself because, more than likely, if he hit Bahamas, he was going to jump on one of those boats that was going to take him from Bahamas to America. I am just assuming. As soon as I get some more pertinent information as to more details, I will let you know ASAP. The good news is that he took away the officer. The bad news is that these officers did not take him away, but we all understand this is the airport, so therefore you cannot just go in there and spray. There's a whole bunch of locals, there's a whole bunch of foreigners, so therefore you don't want to seem as if you're some sort of barbaric nation. Even though that might have been the right course of, well, not the right course of action, they should have taken him away for taking away the officer. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if everybody a beg and a plea. We see say those four individuals that went to rob that supermarket, held the people them hostage, barricaded themselves, went on live, begging for forgiveness, begging for mercy. From the police, it was granted. We say it seems as if these police they are no longer executing these DEATH warrants. Such is the case of a mother of a man known as O'Shane Scott, 41-year-old, known on the streets, the gangster as Chin Chin. This is a story of Mr. Chin Chin. A couple of days ago, maybe less than a week ago, he was attending court when he asked one of the officers, or officer and two, to escort him to the toilet to take a little piss. However, he was just using Sykes, pushed down the police, take for himself, jump through the gate, jump through window, hit the main road, took away himself. He has been missing ever since. Don't know why these police are caught off guard. Don't know if they need some proper nutrition or they are just distracted. However, the man took away himself, and the police have been making regular visits to the family's house, to the girlfriend's house. They are like a pestilence in the life of these people, and rightfully so. Now, when we think about the criminal record of this man, O'Shane Chin Chin, we see that he is no ordinary, legal, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. He is as criminal as it gets. Based on information, it is said that he was charged for jump over somebody's fence, charged for larceny, charged for assault at common law, charged for illegal wounding with intent, and he also had a warrant out for threatening somebody. So this man would be considered a menace to society. He knew why he take for himself, because more than likely he was going to get the full brunt of the law for his excessive criminal record. Well, it seems as if the mother of Chin Chin heard and saw the latest what is going on with the Popo and realized that it seems as if they're on some sorts of sympathy party. They are giving pardon to everybody, and if they are giving pardon to persons that blaze up toll for them after the commission of robbery, held persons hostage, then barricade themselves, why wouldn't Chin Chin be eligible? I want you to take a look at exactly what the mother has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
He didn't have to run. He's not a gunman. He never killed nobody. So me I plead to your O'Shane Scott, my son, otherwise Chin Chin. I'm your mother, I love you, and if you love me so much as what you said, may I ask you please turn in yourself to the police. The police them is running up and down, cannot catch you. You need to turn in yourself. May I plead to you, may I beg you. And officers may I ask you not to shoot him. Because he's not a gunman. Just make him surrender and bring him in for me, please and thanks. Me tired. O'Shane, me tired. Me the mother pressure. May I beg you, come in. Me tired. Me tired to cry. Please, my son, come in. You know your mother will love you. You don't need to do that.
So people, you heard what the mother has to say, and rightfully so. If you are the mother of a son and that son is a piece of ish, just like Chin Chin is, you still do not want to attend any sorts of funeral prematurely. And based on the criminal history of Chin Chin, based on the fact that it seems as if the police have become a pestilence, making several rounds to the houses of family members, girlfriends, closest, next of kin, any and everybody's house that they know that this man could be hiding, being a fugitive, being facilitated by them, the police is making several trips there. So this mother is warning her son, listen, do the right thing before the wrong thing, do you? Turn in yourself to the police before the police comes to wherever you are at and turn you from the life of the living to the life of the DEAD, the afterlife. People, I do not blame this mother. As to what is going to happen, that depends dearly on what Mr. Chin Chin does. And knowing Mr. Chin Chin, the type of criminal that he is, the type of selfish individuals that these criminal elements are, I doubt that he is going to listen to his mother, and hopefully he has some sorts of conscience. Hopefully better heads are going to prevail and he's going to think to himself, sir, may I stress out my mother. But more than likely, if you ask me, he has been stressing out his mother from the day that he was a little boy. So therefore, he not know better. It is not that he does not know better. He does not have any sorts of conscience, don't have any sorts of heart based on his criminal history. I am just assuming. As soon as I get some more pertinent information as to if he turns in himself or not, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP, point blank and period.